What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in. You know, it continues. I'm going to get right into the topic at hand, though. And it's, oh boy, the agenda to destroy the straight male or masculinity. I seen there's a woman, or I guess a rapper. I have never heard of this woman. I guess she won a Grammy, so she doing something right. When I researched into her, people were calling her an industry plant. Now, when people do that, that's not really a good thing when they say that you're an industry plant. And I can understand why when you come out of nowhere and you're pushing narratives like this. But she was sitting doing some sort of whatever, video, something or rather. And she was asked questions. She was asked what was a red flag with dating. And she answered, straight men. Straight men. That's her red flag. That right there is a sign of the times. That should tell you exactly the state of where we at. Oh, UPSM High School. If you know, you know. My son used to go here, man. This was a great school once upon a time. Their door right there is open. That's unusual. I don't know why that is, why that would be open, because this place was like a fort before. You had to ring the bell, and yeah, if I wanted to, I could walk right in there. That's kind of scary. I mean, it's after hours, no school is in session, but still, you had to ring the doorbell, make sure your face was visible, show your ID even. Like, you really had to get in there, state your business when you get in there. The principal there at the time when my son was going was this guy named Dr. Lockhart. Excellent leadership. Excellent. That place ran amazing. He was such a great freaking principal for that place. He ended up leaving for a different position. Like, he got promoted basically. And I was happy for him getting the promotion, but not happy for the kids, because the principal who they had in place before, or rather afterwards, was nowhere near as competent as he was. But let's get back to the topic, shall we? Her answer to the question was her red flags in dating are straight men. And yeah, that kind of just tells you where we're at as a society. Straight men are a red flag. I swear. These people want everything to be gay. Everything. They want women hooking up with women and men hooking up with men, and nothing any different. Even though that will bring about our ruin. If all men just decide that they're going to go ahead and let off in another man, and all women decide that they're going to start scissor kicking, we disappear. We become extinct. I mean, it's just really ridiculous. But this goes to what I was saying before. You guys have heard me touch on this before about masculine men. They want to go away. They're okay with you being effeminate and zesty. They're not okay with you being masculine. You being a straight man, proud, a leader, a protector, the stuff that we hear over and over and over that women claim they want. That's a red flag now. You can be as quirky and zesty and degenerate as you want to be, but a straight man is a red flag. Upside down world. Just the other day, I was talking about how we had a man who was earning enough money for his wife to stay home. And he wants her to be a stay-at-home wife and mom now. And how the women were critical of him for wanting to do that. Again, a leader, a provider, a protector, the very things that they say they want of men, here it is. He's in a position to provide that, and he's being criticized for it. You're so selfish. He's a narcissist, of course, because, you know, all men are narcissists. You know, how dare a man want to provide for his wife and kids, and his wife be able to be home taking care of the home front? What an asshole, right? How dare he? People were talking about how he should have married a woman who wanted to be a stay-at-home wife, this and that. Listen, stuff changes. Stuff changes. At the time that they got married, he may never have seen himself being in a position to where he could have her stay home. Things change. People act like life isn't dynamic. Like day-to-day things change, year-to-year things change. Tomorrow is not going to be the same as today. A year from now, you could be in a totally different financial position than you are today. You can be in a totally different state than you are today. Or you could not even be living today. I mean, life is dynamic. It comes at you fast. So the whole idea of he should have married a woman who wanted that, even if he did, that doesn't mean that it would have stayed that way. Life changes. Circumstances change. So I don't know. I don't know what these people want. It's like they want everything that they're not currently getting. Because if all the men become zesty, then the complaint is, where are all the real men at? All these men, they so emotional. All these men, they so sassy. They worse than females nowadays. I mean, it really is. They always want the opposite of whatever it is that they're getting. So for my guys out there, stand 10 toes down on who you are. It very much is an agenda to make men weak, to make men out of shape, because look at the food. Do you know that the majority of men, it's less than 10% of men can actually bench press 225 pounds? The majority of men are weak, and I don't say that to be offensive. It's just we're being told to be comfortable. We're being told to be lazy. We're being told to be content. And it does make us weaker. It makes us less aggressive. It curves everything about us that makes us great. Women like this, that say things like this, they basically want men to become sassy women. And what I mean by sassy women is because effeminate guys don't really act like women. They act like women caricatures. So that's the push. That is the push. They want everything that makes men to be curved. They basically want men to be castrated and become weaker, docile beings with no aggression whatsoever. But we know, ironically, if there's danger, they want that wimpy man to suddenly become a warrior and defend them. Stand 10 toes down, fellas. It's okay to be a man. It's okay to be a straight man. It's okay to be a masculine man. It's okay to be a man who wants your wife to stay home. It's okay to work to put her in a position where she can stay home. It's okay to be a provider and a protector. It's okay to be the head of your household. It's okay. I'm going to leave it there, though, y'all. Let me get back to stepping. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.